Hi, good morning, and it's not morning.
It is morning.
It
is morning. It's like, what's 10?
Hi, and welcome to video number
9.
And yeah, we've just left Ceduna and heading for Fowlers Bay for 2 nights, and then we return back to Ceduna for 4 nights. So we've done a rejig of our itinerary, and we're no longer spending nights on the beach because it's not very pleasant, and these southeasterly winds are not forecast for the next week at least to diminish at all. They're up to 30-40 kilometres an hour in the afternoon, and they gust up to 50-60 kilometres an hour, so it's not pleasant, and it's certainly not conducive to swimming at the beach
or camping at the beach,
or camping on the beach for that matter. So we're going back to the caravan park at Ceduna, and we'll do a bit of exploring around the area in the cars.
Yeah, we'll just do some day trips to some of the bays.
Day trips out, particularly to the Pink Lake and that other beach that we were going to spend the night at.
Coral Beach, was it?
Can't remember what it was. So yeah, so we'll so this video should be what we do around Fowlers Bay and Ceduna. So see you again.
Bye.
Well, this is coming into Fowlers Bay. The last 10 or 11 kilometres of dirt.
Look at the sand dunes.
And look at those sand dunes. Amazing. So this is the camp kitchen at Fowlers Bay Caravan Park. And we do pizza on Friday nights.
I've got to go to book at the last caravan park.
Here we are at Fowlers Bay. Quite a nice little town. Port Air. Shipping in Fowlers Bay.
The courthouse is straight across the road there, and the police station.
Courthouse and the police station. Is that the big one on the corner? Or?
So you should hear all about the police station in the place. Interesting, isn't it?
And exploration, all their history. What?
I cannot see a thing, it's so blurry. It says turn for clear viewer. You can't see anything.
There's nothing to see, is there?
Well, I was looking at the jetty.
So just behind me is the Fowlers Bay Police Station. It's in a very old building. Just been done up. So we're out on the jetty, and this water is crystal clear. Crystal clear. Well, here we are at the end of the pier at Fowlers Bay. jetty. What's the difference between a pier and a jetty?
I don't know, but they just call them jetties. In a pier where the boats come up to.
Don't know.
Look how clear it is down there. Oh, wet dog. Yes. There's a rock down there.
Up there is heaps.
Hi, have you been
So you want to give it a go again?
Oh yeah.
You've been in the drink.
She had a swim. Yeah, it's all
Weed.
seaweed. This end's not too bad, so she had a good swim.
I found this amazing paddle shell. Must have been this
Really?
long. But then I got down to the end and it says that there are restrictions to collecting and limitations to, anyway, there's a list of things you
Shoved it in.
Can't do.
It's hard to tell when you're
can't
out there whether this is just going deep or if it's seagrass. It's obviously seagrass.
Yeah, it goes seagrassy deep.
Yeah.
But the boat comes up there.
It's called seagrass. It's just seaweed.
Here we are at the camping area at, what's the name of this place?
Fowlers Bay.
Fowler Bay.
Fowlers.
Fowlers Bay. There's quite a few big vans here. We're just going to visit the shop, inquire about sandboarding. You're doing a Yui where I did a Yui. So this is the store. So this road that we're on comes out of Fowlers Bay and heads towards Kurubi, and we're going this away to go and visit a headland. What's it called? Apadu. Cape.
M-A-G-T.
Okay. These two roads. Oh, you might meet someone coming the other way.
Change my mind on that.
Very soft now.
Yeah.
This is 17 kilometres, isn't it? This section. 14. Oh, this is opened up into a, I don't know what you call it. A plain or a little scrub on top. Sort of what you get on top of a headland sometimes, isn't it?
It is, look.
Whoa.
Get there. Can you get to the beach from here? I don't know whether you can.
Oh man.
Oh, stop, so they can see it.
Well, after a few kilometres of sandy, bumpy, dusty road, we arrived at the coast, and this is the coast. This is absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. Over there?
Over there.
Yep. Wow, look at that. So this is Dilla Beach. We've driven a little bit further and we're at Ceduna Beach, which is not too bad. Nice little beach. With the cliffs over to the right. Wow. And you can camp here. Did you see that?
Yeah. You wouldn't want to bring your van down here though.
Well, did you see behind us that somebody is camped here? Up as we go out, we'll see them on the up to the right.
Look at the colour of that water.
There must be a...
Oh, liquid ice. Whoa, that's got to be 5 degrees.
5? Not too bad.
Great place for kids to have a swim, isn't it? It's all protected by a reef. Wow, amazing.
Well, I think we are the only ones here. There, in that little reef where the waves are breaking.
Yeah.
You're going to go in Alice's car now?
So it's time for morning tea.
Morning tea stop.
Morning tea stop. So we're stopping at the beach. What was the name of this beach? Ceduna. Something like that. Nice spot. Could easily spend a week here. You have to drag the caravans in though over some rough road, but it's not undoable. And the camping sites at the back of the dunes are quite protected from the breeze. In fact, they could get quite hot. So it gets softer as we go up to the top.
Obviously too soft.
Yep, too soft.
It gets too soft. It goes to a ridge, really soft, and then it goes a bit higher. So we'd have to let a lot more air out.
It's got a mark on it.
There's a very old house on the side of the road, and then a bit further away you can see an old one that's been restored and put a new roof on it and aluminium doors.
Oh no, there's no plaque.
Isn't that a plaque?
Oh yeah. Can't read it. You might be able to. Oh, it's a school.
Oh, it's the old schoolhouse. It's the Wichita schoolhouse. Well, this is the road into Dilla Beach. And so we just come down a hill looking towards the coastline. So a few sand hills there. So we're about to drop off the end of the world, I think. This road looks like it drops off a cliff. There we go, hang on.
Ah!
So here we are at Dilla Beach. Another really rough road to get in.
There's caves there.
And yeah, it's awesome coastline. We'll just pan around. Fishermen.
Footsteps. Like dogs or whatever.
Animals. Wow. Well, we'll go down to the beach. Well, we're on the beach. Pixar's heading for the water. She wasn't ready for the wave. Can't take you anywhere. Awesome coastline, isn't it? Look at that old island there. Yeah, can't go any further. Pixie. There's a little beach around there. There's a starfish. I think. Yeah, it is. Bright yellow one and a dark colored one.
That's the biggest scent I've seen today.
That was massive. As I was walking around, I went, oh, we won't be there.
Yeah, I was following you and I thought, nah. They always come in sets of 3 or 4.
We are at
on Dilla Beach, having lunch.
Having lunch with the most beautiful scenery.
Just amazing. Well, we're at the western edge of the Fowlers Bay Conservation Park at the place called the Mexican Hat, which is obviously because of that island out there. Absolutely glorious. Another fantastic coastline. And you can camp here as well. It's like a national park thing. Book online and unallocated spots. Similar, a lot of reef, protected waves, amazing coastline. So we're on the eastern edge of the Fowlers Bay Conservation Reserve. It's an interesting stack formation. Headland and beach. Nice protected beach. Again, great for swimming. And there's someone swimming over there and fishing. Having a good time. And looks like you can drive on this beach. All the sand dunes.
Fowlers?
So Bruce, how did we come back to Fowlers Bay yesterday afternoon?
Well, after our trip to, was it the Mexican Hat, the last stop? We just...
No, the
Scott's
Beach.
Scott's Beach.
Scott.
There was two ways we could have come back. One was a little bit longer. The other way was a back road that the locals know about, but there was a big sign there, do not drive this in the wet, because there's a whole lot of mud pans there. And I could imagine if they were wet, you would not get through. Because I heard of someone in the lead yesterday going too fast through something or other, through the mud, and going completely sideways in the Nissan. Luckily, the co-driver radioed us and said, take it wide because it is very, very slippery. And what I can't imagine is how slippery it would be and how boggy in the wet, because it's bone dry here at the moment.
It's bone dry, it was still very slippery. And we'll just do a little quick run around the truck to show you a little bit of mud build up, a little bit of dust.
We could always go out there
we're not
again.
allowed to wash the cars, are we?
No, we could always go out there again this morning with your car.
No, they actually collect the water via infiltration through the sand dunes.
Well, on our way out, you
And
can
there's
see the
all these
pipes through the
hoses,
sand dunes.
yeah, coming out of the sand dunes. So I don't know.
They use spears.
Yeah, and run all these just
Pipes
normal
into
regular
town.
pipes. Yeah, into town.
So we can't wash our cars here, and we can't wash our cars at Ceduna either.
No, so
There is a car
cars,
wash at Ceduna.
but
Yeah,
it's going to
maybe have
be.
to go under.
They're
I'm
going to be.
thinking of doing that. Because
dirty
it will be
vans.
several days before we hit the dirt again, isn't it?
No.
Cooper
Cubapedi, we're going up to Idnadata.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be dirty
If the
anyway.
road is open, according to my mate over there who's just been up there, a lot of the roads may still be closed.
okay.
So it's something he said that when we get up that way, check before you go through, because of the floods. The roads are an absolute disgrace,
Yep.
and they're not letting anyone through.
That'd be good fun.
So while we were doing the slip sliding through the mud yesterday, the co-driver was calling the driver a idiot.
That's all.
So
Because he was slip sliding all over the place. I was like, oh, goodness me.
That's like a controlled slide. That's safe on it. It's only if you hit a submerged rock or something like that.
I'm not sure whether that was a controlled slide, that one either.
It's an out of control slide.
It
was very much in control. Come on.
No, I
Come
don't
on.
think so.
No, it was
I
a
must admit,
slide.
if I possibly didn't have this one,
Oh yeah, in the car,
I would
yeah.
have perhaps given it a
Oh, the
go.
whole car just went.
talking about your wife or your dog?
Sliding.
Well, both really. You've got a few handle grips, but she doesn't have anything to hang on
No,
to.
she does, and she stands up all the time. Yeah, that was. I was like, oh. Show them the mud on the car.
All right, we'll just
on the,
a little.
on
It's only a little. It's only just one little patch of mud, clay pan that we drove through. A bit hard to see in the sun. Just matted. Just splattered a little bit here and there, but we've gathered a fair bit of dust over the car. A little smattering of mud. Mud guards did their job. A little bit of mud on there. Oh, look at the intricate patterns on the bonnet. Oh, look at that. Aren't they cool? That's from the dew coming down onto the dust. I bet you couldn't pay for a job like that. And just to show you that the caravan's been through a bit of dust as well. There's probably can't see it on the camera.
It's looking for where it got food last night.
The stone stomper is absolutely awesome. It's just dragging on the ground at the moment. A few rocks we picked up. Caravan's going very well. I have to clean the back panel every now and then because it gathers a bit of dust. Oh, we're coming into Penong, a little village around a roadhouse, Ampel Roadhouse, and it's the home of the Windmill Museum. And I think you can see on the left as we're coming to town, no, left, stack of windmills. On the right there's some, and on the left there's a stack. Australia's biggest windmill, and just here on the left, in a bit of a gully, there's quite a few windmills here, but in the middle of town they have them all grouped together, all different sorts of windmills. Well, you can't go through Penong on the highway without stopping and have a look at all this collection of windmills. So here we are, and there's all sorts of windmills. There's even wind blowing. And that's the, where is it, that one? Largest windmill. All different sorts of windmills. Mobile windmill. It's like a turbine one, that one. $1884. That's variable. It's big, isn't it?
Man, it's big, isn't it?
Wow. Comet windmill. Built 1932. It's actually pumping. It's actually a working windmill. You can hear the water going into it, yeah. It's dropping water.
Where is it pumping the water to, I wonder? What does it say?
Yeah, see the things going up and down.
Oh yeah,
Plunger.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
It does. Look at that. Oh. How cool is that? Too much water on the left to be pink.
Yeah, it's pink on the right.
So this is Point Sinclair National Surfing Reserve. Share and preserve. It's a very old walkway. Wow. A lot of surfies here. Well, this is Cactus Beach, and there's a camping area just over the hills behind us. And this seems to be a really good surfing spot. And I'll just spin around and show you all the waves over there, and the heaps of surfies. And over there, more surfies. Beautiful look at the coastline. Yeah, if you're not a surfy, it's not the best beach. I've seen better. But, yeah, it's very rocky. There's better beach over there. Better beach just there.
Oh, so that's where those surfers walk, all the way over there.
Yep. So I can get in over there. Lots of flies. Look at those waves.
That is, I mean, as a surfer, that is awesome.
They're good waves, they're nice and clean.
They're beautiful.
you'd expect, hey? Where is the potty?
Oh,
Behind,
different.
Or what?
behind us.
Oh, over there. So you're going to make me walk all the way back up.
Well, this is Portley Hunte Jetty. Cray fishermen used to come in here and unload their catch. It's sort of very, very protected. So it's a mining tea stop. Had quite a bit of work done on it. Really strange little bay, and the locals erected this shark nets for a safe swimming area after an 11-year-old was taken in 1975 by a great white. Where the sun is.
Yeah.
It smells a bit.
It does actually.
So this is what the pink lake is supposed to look like, but yeah, it doesn't. Also, we went past massive piles of gypsum, and it says here that this is the largest gypsum deposit in the southern hemisphere. 87 square kilometres to a depth of 48 metres. Absolutely enormous.
Or it could be somebody yelling.
Very desolate, isn't it?
Very.
I wonder why there's such a good road coming out
You're
here.
going in the right direction.
Yeah, the GPS is telling us we're at the right place. Oh. Welcome to Davenport Creek. This is Davenport Creek. Oh, it's only 4-wheel drive. Razor fish are found in this area. This is where she wanted to come, Davenport Creek. Maybe we'll go back to that car park area. There.
We think this is Nadia's Landing. Not quite sure what the bay is called or the beach, but they say you can get razorfish here. Well, here we are at Denial Bay and Mackenzie Landing, and across the water we can see Pinky Point with the big towers, grain storage. It's actually quite nice over here. It's 37 degrees at the moment and the wind is quite warm, and we'll go for a stroll out onto the jetty. This has got to be one of the longest jetties or piers we've walked on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just before you even started, the dirt section of it was longer than most jetties.
And it's the only time we've been on a jetty that we haven't froze.
Yeah.
The wind is really hot.
The wind is hot, yeah, it's coming from Central Australia. Fishermen on the wharf aren't not catching many. One guy says they've been here since 9 o'clock and it's 1:30 now, and they've got what, one whiting and a couple of crabs.
Miranda might not come up all
Looks
the
like the
way
seagulls are doing better than the fishermen.
because the jetty stopped.
Pinky's Point at the front in the picture. Discovered in 1627 by Dutchman Francois, who made a reconnaissance of 1,000 miles from Cape Llewellyn, WA, to the easterly extremity of St Peter's Islands in the ship Gullah Zippard. On board was his distinguished passengers, Peter Knights, hence the naming of Knights Archipelago. Denial Bay was named in 1802 by Captain Matthew Flinders, commander of the sloop Investigator. During his extensive exploration of Australian coastline, Flinders hopes to find an inland freshwater river were denied, hence the name. Denial Bay. We'll have to go out there and have a look at Denial Bay. Go left.
Yep.
Trucks go the centre lane.
Do they? Well, that's them there.
Just there.
Wow.
You were doing 100.
Oh, what, when I was passing the trucks? Other than that, I was only doing like 90 something. 4 or 5, maybe. Both of them are 68.
Oh, they just asked them.
Oh, don't stop.
So you've come from Fowlers Bay and you won't need to stop.
What?
The bit behind this big road train for around about 40 km
we just came from Fowlers Bay.
Beautiful.
Jeez, it's warm here, isn't it?
Yeah.
35 on my clock.
Yep, same here. Look at all these vans. What's going on?
Eating, I don't know.
What?
Just going, what's going on with
Oh, the oyster barns there to get oysters.
Ah.
Oyster bar, fish, chips, oysters. Well, this brings us to the end of another video, and just to show you where we are, we're still Ceduna. We left Ceduna and went to Fowlers Bay, so we just hovered around this area here in the bottom of South Australia. Now I switched to another map to show you a bit more detail. You wanna
Okay,
point
so
with the
this
pen?
is a bit more detailed of what we've actually done. So we were at Ceduna for 2 nights, and then we went all the way, we stopped at Penong, and then we went all the way to Fowlers Bay. So the 2 days that we were at Fowlers Bay, we went to Dilla Beach down here. So we went the furthest way first, and then we went to Dilla Beach. We seen the Mexican Hut, then we went to Scott's Beach, and then back to Fowlers Bay. So from Fowlers Bay, we travelled all the way back to Penong, back to Ceduna. And so this is where we are at the moment, at Ceduna. And so we were here for a few nights, so we decided to do a few more day trips. So we went back to Penong, and then we went along to Cactus Beach. And then from Cactus Beach, we went all this dirt track along here. And we kept going all the way down to Nadia's Landing, Davenport Creek, and then back up we seen the Mackenzie's ruins, and from there we went to Denial Bay, and then we are back at Ceduna. So we're here for a couple of more nights. So while we're here, we're just going to do some washing, catch up on our groceries, and then we are heading off to Port Augusta. And then from Port Augusta,
So Bruce, how did we come back to what's this place called?
Fowlers Bay.
How do we
Start again.
cut? So Bruce, how did we come back to Fowlers Bay?
Farters Bay.
So
Foul.